In the last few episodes, I have tried and failed to go fishing several times. I just drove for like almost an hour. It's completely underwater. And unfortunately, in this episode, the third time is not the charm. In this episode, my car gets seriously damaged while trying to get to a remote secret lake. I don't see anything dripping except for like where the water normally runs off. And after having to walk the rest of the way, alone in the wilderness, I realize I'm actually not the only one out here. Would a woman rather encounter a bear or a man in the woods? And every woman says bear. This is not what I want. Join me and my dog on another adventure of exploring the wilderness of Western Maine. The day had started pretty normal, waking up to my adorable dog Vibeke and planning the day's adventure. What adventure shall we go on today? But I had no idea what was coming my way. It poured rain all night, but it seems like it's done doing that, at least for a little while. I think we'll go for a walk. We'll start our day with a walk to somewhere. I don't quite know where. Because all the pretty spots that we like to go hang out are currently underwater. So the original plan today was to stay cozied up inside the tent all day, but then I realized that my phone is dying and I would like to still be able to shoot more video and listen to music, so it is time to go for a drive. Vibeke, come, let's go. Vibeke, in. Besides, I don't want to let a rainy, windy day stop me from having an adventure. We are gonna go check out the secret lake. There's a lake around here that is apparently like crystal clear, beautiful, stunning waters. Most of the people in the area, they take an ATV in. I do not have an ATV, so we're going to drive in. I want to pause this video real quick to point out that this was my first mistake. I have neighbors with far more capable vehicles than my little Nissan Rogue Sport. In what world did I think it would be okay to drive that car down this road when they all take ATVs? Hello, Vibeke. Going to drive in as far as I can go, and then I'll just walk the rest of the way. So I got a map from one of my neighbors a few weeks ago. She said it's not too tough to get there, so I figured, yeah, let's go check it out. Hey guys, I found the secret lake. I'm kidding. All right, I see where they take ATVs. This road has not been driven in a little while. I don't know about this. This might have been a bad idea. Oh, jeez. This is why I need a Bronco. I had filmed driving that section of the road because it looked pretty sketchy, and I figured if there were to be any issues, it would happen right there. And although the goal is not to mess up my car, I figured if it was going to happen, I should at least get it on camera. But as you saw, the road was a little bumpy, but really nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, what I did not see is this rock right here. I couldn't see it at the time, but this rock is huge and it is surrounded by very soft mud. I just went through another puddle and like totally hit my car on this giant rock. Oh, it was so not good. This road is not made for cars, certainly not this one. Maybe a Bronco with a lift kit, but not a Nissan Rogue Sport, even with nice tires. I hope my car is okay. The bottom of my car smashed that rock super hard. There was a really loud crash. I thought for sure something was punctured. All right, my car seems to be all right. When I checked underneath my car, I didn't see anything that looked damaged. But a few months later, towards the end of the summer, I learned that I had actually completely smashed and cracked open my rear differential. The first mechanic that I went to tried to completely scam me. They told me that there was a mysterious seep coming out of my rear differential and that for $800 they would clean off all the leaking gear oil and they would fill it back up with fluid, and then if that didn't fix it, I could come back and we would talk about a more expensive repair of replacing the rear differential. I called my boyfriend in tears that day, and fortunately he's extremely handy, and so he was able to show me how to add the gear oil myself, and he told me that these guys were completely scamming me, probably just because I'm a woman. When I told the mechanic that I was not interested in any of their repairs, he told me that he should at least refill the gear oil before I get on the road, and that would only be $350 because it's a very special and expensive fluid. Anyways, so I bring the car to my boyfriend's mechanic instead, and they said it was incredibly obvious that the rear differential had clearly been smashed on a rock, there was a massive crack in it, this was not some mysterious seep, and that it needed to be replaced. Anyways, let's go back to May when all I wanted to do was go fishing. All right, so I found a little grassy parking area. It's only about 2 miles, it looks like on the map, and I mean, that's really no problem, so. All right, Viboko, you and we're gonna go find the secret lake. We're just gonna do it on foot. I really hope my car is not, like, messed up. There isn't exactly AAA out here. See you later, friend. Unfortunately, after only walking for a little bit, it became clear that I was not alone in the woods today. This is not what I want. Another car approaching. Not it. Please be a woman or a bear. Right now that thing is going around everywhere about would a woman rather encounter a bear or a man in the woods, and every woman says bear. So that was a man. But he seemed nice. He's like, I'm going fishing, and his car is a little bit different from mine, but not by much. So he's like, yeah, you might have made the right choice pulling over. I might get stuck. Honestly, I'm so glad I walked though, because these views are stunning. It's a moose track. I'm so glad I'm walking. It is stunning out here though. You do not want to drive your tires over this right now. This collapsed culvert thing is broken. There we go. There we go. All right, so I just passed the area where you would normally walk in to get to the lake, but that guy I met on the road is parked there, and you know, I don't know him. I don't really feel comfortable, so the road apparently continues. So I'm just gonna walk the road for a little bit and see where it goes. I'm hoping there might be another way to get down to the lake, because I'm really bummed. I really wanted to see the secret lake. I've heard so many amazing things about it, and you know, I don't want to have any drama or trouble. And unfortunately, this is still a man's world in many ways, so that guy can go fishing, and I don't want to say I came all this way for nothing. Even if I don't get to see the lake, it was still a nice walk. Oh my God, yes, guys. All right, I found the second entrance to the secret lake. Vibeke, come, this way, come. It's right in here. And I'm so glad there's already a trail cleared, because I thought for sure I was just going to be bushwhacking it. Oh, this is awesome. I will probably never go to that first spot because it sounds like everyone goes there. And I definitely tend to prefer more secluded areas. Look at that. There's an outhouse and everything. And this is a thing that we do here in Maine. We just leave our boats in the woods, because it's so remote, like who's gonna steal them? Nobody. Wow. In my mouth is a desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies, how to measure guys, well, it has been absolutely stunning hanging out here. I think it is time to head back home, head back to camp, start packing up. I have work in Boston. Heading to the Mass Art Fashion Show. So I'll head home tomorrow morning and get some work done over the weekend, and then I'll be back here for another week of adventures. Hey guys. I feel like I just got here, but I guess time flies when you're having a good time, right? She is tuckered after our adventure. I am currently cozied up myself. Got my sketch pad in front of me, working on some more drawings. But I think I'm going to call it an early night and start packing up in the morning. All right. All right, baby girl, you ready? Let's go in the car. Ready? In. I love driving around here on these logging roads, and like, there's just, the sky is so big. There's no other buildings. It's just stunning. Just wilderness for miles and miles.